Hi, my name's Jon McCardle. I own Summit College Planning. I'm one of 6 nationally certified college planners in the state of Indiana. And today I'm coming to you with tips and strategies with regard to seniors and what they need to know when preparing to go away from college. First and foremost, the senior year is going to be very, very busy and packed, full of activities, requirements, and issues that you have to get done in correct order. So understanding your time management, knowing what it takes to fulfill a calendar, having your calendar of required activities firmly in place in your household so that you don't forget to study for a test or prepare for a quiz or put together a class project or look at overall activities in the right spectrum is incredibly important. Make sure that you get your additional SAT or ACT retakes out of the way. We're looking for a good quality SAT score. We're looking for a good quality ACT score. And what I mean by that is ACTs we like to see somewhere between 26 and 28 or better. SAT scores we like to see somewhere between 1750 up. That way we have an expectation for not only admissions but also merit-based scholarships at that institution. Get all of your final college visitations out of the way. We want to make sure that we revisit our top 3 to 5 schools. We call this the final college selection visitation process. Why is that important? Because I guarantee you that you will see and hear things on the second time around that you did not see or pick up on the first time around. You'll also have an opportunity to address or ask additional questions. You'll have an opportunity to not necessarily go on the brick and mortar tour again, but actually create kind of your own version of a tour. Spend time sitting in on a class. Spend time talking with the housing department. Spend time talking with the local police department. Understand what kind of extracurricular activities the school has to offer when you get on campus. If you're going to spend 5 to 6 years of your life on that campus, you better make sure it's a great place for you to spend that time with. You don't want to have any reservations about whether or not you're going to enjoy your college experience. The admissions process, very important. Start with the Common App. Print that out, go through it a couple of 3 or 4 times, and then have that ready when you admit or when you file the admissions application online. We like to have all admissions applications done by October 15th, allowing the student approximately 15 to 16 days to wrap up the admissions, call the schools, make sure all the admissions is taken care of, making sure that there's no lingering issues, paperwork, or requirements that school has. The FAFSA form is due January 2nd of your student's senior year in high school. Now I know that you do not have your taxes done by then. That's okay. You're going to submit your FAFSA using your W-2s or using your year-end pay stubs and your prior year's tax liability as an accurate understanding of what to put on the FAFSA form. Make sure that you have all assets settled and addressed prior to filling out the FAFSA. Why? Because you can address the FAFSA's income using the SAR. You cannot, however, address the FAFSA's assets unless they go up in value. Award letters. Award letters traditionally come out from the schools that have accepted you last 2 weeks of March, first 2 weeks of April. Now, does that mean that award letters aren't coming and going throughout the year? No. It does mean that usually those schools that have accepted you submit their first initial phase of award letters during that time frame. Make sure that you sit down with the award letters and compare and contrast them and interpret them the proper way. That way you don't have a misunderstanding of what's accepted and what's not offered, and then the next thing you know, you show up owing a lot more money than you thought you did. Financial alignment strategies should be fulfilled, settled, and finalized by about November 15th or so of your student's senior year in high school. So mom and dad, get on the stick, make sure all your questions and answers are there in front of you, and make sure all transactions are done if any are required for you to do. Last but not least, students, enjoy your senior year. Have fun, because you only get to do it once. Once graduation comes around, there's going to be a big sigh of relief. You've crossed over that threshold. You've established that milestone, it's now behind you. But believe me when I tell you, you'll look back on those years as fond memories. Make sure not to rush through this time frame in your life. It will come, and when it does, enjoy the journey, because there's more journeys ahead during college. Once again, my name's Jon McCardle. I hope that the tips and strategies were beneficial to you. We have a lot of resources. We have a lot of workshops that we do in your area. So follow us on our website at www.helpingstudentsgotocollege.com. And we wish you the best. Thank you.